If you take any Rocket League video that claims to involve players of a certain rank, I can pretty much guarantee you will find a comment section full of people boasting that they are more skilled, their lobbies are faster, or the player is a bad representation of the rank. And nowhere is that more evident than my recent video in which I put Supersonic Legends against plats, but made use of a mod that only allowed the SSLs to score goals over 100 kilometers an hour. Yes, even the SSLs weren't safe from callouts in this one, but I was probably more surprised by the fact that commenters thought this 4v2 was a reasonable situation to be able to judge just how good the plats were. It's a level of delusion I just had to address. You want to watch a plat play an SSL and then try and claim they're bad? Fine, prove it on the field. Today, we're going to be putting these video participants up against the commenters that called them out. Now, last time I did this, everyone was a pretty good sport, and it turned out to be a fun, lighthearted showdown. But this time, well, let's just say it went a little differently. For our first game, we're going to run a 3v3 matchup between my plats on blue and the challengers on orange. Now, I will go through player introductions and talk about their callouts in a minute, but first I want to address the question as to why we're doing this as a 3v3. Now remember, the plats were not called out because of their play in a regular, evenly matched Rocket League game. It was a 4v2 against SSLs. So unless we plan to have the challengers also play SSLs to see what they look like, there's no real right way to do this. I also took into account that the commenters never directly stated they would have done better against the SSLs. No, they only highlighted the fact that they thought the plats looked bad. Yes, looked bad while playing Supersonic Legends. Sorry if I keep repeating that, I just want to stress how stupid I think this is. Okay, with all that decided, we're going to run an old-fashioned 3v3. Would the teams be evenly ranked? Shouldn't matter if they're terrible plats. Is it fair to have 3 randoms have to team up to do this? Well, of course, because the plats were just random people thrown together in my video too. In the end, if you're so confident that you're that much better, it shouldn't really matter who you're teamed with. And since all 3 of these challengers came here with that claim, they kind of deserve each other. Now here's a good place to introduce the challenging team as we watch them go for this questionable 3-pronged defensive challenge. There's Rams, Tax Evasion, and Avo, who is the only one who refused to join a voice channel with his teammates. There's some foreshadowing of things to come, so don't forget that. Well, now that the plats have struck first, let's focus in on Avo and see what he had to say in his comment. I'm a plat, and I'm way better than them. Now, I was able to confirm the first part of his claim by finding his rank to be plat 2 in 1v1s, while he was high gold in 2s and 3s. Whether he's better than the plats in this match, well, that remains to be seen. As if to emphasize their own plat status, we have a full team whiff from blue here, and Mr. Tax Evasion has even the score for the challengers. Tax Evasion also comes here with a plat 1v1 rank and high gold in 2s and 3s. His comment was simple and to the point. I'm gold, and I'm easily better than these plats. Well, these plats have regained the lead again as Flavor Liquid puts it in, and then follows up with some chat spam. While I don't encourage the what it saves, I do understand there's some emotion here when you're playing it someone who's called you out. As the plats scored their 3rd goal of the game, Avo asked to make a statement, deciding this is the best time to point out that EU plats are better. That's right guys, I know some of you are watching right now and we're probably going to bring it up, but you don't have to. Avo is here to represent you and show us what EU plats really look like. So game 1 ends and those bad plats have taken a 3-1 victory. But let's see what happens next when we move this Grudge match to a European server. Interesting note, between matches in party chat, Avo, the guy you see here centering the ball for the Plat's 2nd goal, actually tried to kick Rams from the team and replace him with one of his friends that he was in voice chat with. Now I shut the idea down pretty quick, but with Avo already refusing to even be in voice with his team, I'm pretty sure this wasn't good for morale. Now I had agreed to do this EU server because I thought there was 2 EU players on the challenger team, but I actually found out Mr. Tax Evasion just has really bad ping, and the EU match made it even worse. As for Rams, his ping was comparable to the whole plat team, so I'm not really sure this caused a huge imbalance for the game. Now, looking at Rams, he was a bit lower ranked than his teammates, and his comments about the plats were, I'm gold, and I'm garbage, but those plats suck. And then he followed up to describe their aerials as meh. After 4 unanswered goals from the plats, Avo sits out the next kickoff to type a revelation in chat, informing everyone that if his friends were with him, he would win big time. But his original comment never said anything about bringing people in to beat these plats. Remember, he was supposed to be way better. Now as the game ended, chat started to fly from both teams. Avo told someone to lose weight, Rams accused Avo of not being a team player, and then Avo followed up by calling someone a trash team. Though I'm not sure if he's referring to his own team or the plats that just beat him 5-0. Shortly after the game, Tax Evasion and Rams actually asked me if this was all a prank, and Avo was put on their team to throw and be toxic. While I do think most of the second game was pretty scuffed, I believe Avo did at least try his best in game 1, and we can confidently say that these bad plats have successfully defended their rank. For our next game, we're going to lighten things up a little bit with a 1v1 match between my 8-year-old son Seal King and his challenger Steel Aura. This is in response to my video in which I tested a custom Rocket League bot versus different ranks. My son is just a silver, almost the lowest rank in the game, but this commenter decided he wasn't good enough even for that rank. Let's listen in as Seal King defends himself on the field. Alright, so this guy said he's silver 2 and he can destroy you.
I think it might be true.
I mean, you did lose to a bot in the last video.
Hey, it was a really hard bot.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Okay. Oh, that was something. What do you call that move? I don't think that one has a name.
Called the seal flip.
The seal flip. Oh, I see it. Okay.
Seal flip.
It's a new mechanic, I think.
Yeah.
You have a champ goal explosion. What are you trying to prove there?
It's cool!
This is my account.
I don't care. It's still mine.
Okay. Well, a lot of people in the last video were calling out why a silver has a white octane and a mainframe, so it's my account, guys. Oh, he's doing the stay in net. I thought you invented that.
It was. I did.
Okay.
It's actually the silver move 99.
It has a. Why does it have a number?
Because people do it 99 times in one match.
Okay.
I'm winning. Okay, so exactly what you're saying by destroy me is I destroy you.
Whoa, it's only 2-1. We can't get super confident at this point.
Yes, I can. I can get as confident as you. And I know you think I'll win. I faked him in a bad way.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. Oh, this might go badly for you if he gets another touch. Oh, that was a really nice goal.
He's not silver. He's actually just put his rank silver.
Okay.
And said he was silver even though he was at Grand Champ before he lost a whole bunch of games.
So you think this is a fallen Grand Champ that you're right now tied with?
Coming for you.
Don't own goal right now. He's very far away.
Okay.
We're going to overtime.
This is good. My plan is to win. No!
Okay, you still got time.
He's not smart enough.
Okay.
I did a butt clear ball. Where you clear the ball with your butt.
That is a special move.
Let's go! Okay, so you were gonna destroy me.
Okay, let's save the trash talk.
No, I want to trash talk him a little bit.
It was a very close game and it took OT. So
I knew I was gonna win ever since Daddy showed me your text.
for the final game, we're going back to the Plat versus SSL video to focus on the fourth player who actually had commenters calling him out specifically by name. There also seemed to be a common violent theme, as this guy said he would slap Yash, and the other said he would smack him. With no rude intentions, of course. We did arrange for both these players to play, but the no rude intentions guy ended up being a no-show. But at least we still get to see if Scooty can slap Yash in Rocket League. Now the first thing we should note is that both of these guys are pretty much the same rank in 1v1s, hanging out in that Plat 1 area. So I would expect a close match, but we could also recognize that there's blowouts from time to time even if you're playing someone your own rank. I do find it interesting when people call out someone when it's their 1v1 rank. No one's getting carried in ones. Also, ones can look slower and can be more ground-based, so even a high-ranked player playing safe can often look less skilled. Fortunately, in this game, we have risky plat aerials on full display from both players, one of which leads to Scooty scoring his first goal, and now it's 2-1. It takes Yash just 20 seconds to put in 2 more, and now he's up by 3. But this is ones, and anything can happen. Scooty in turn responds with 2 goals of his own, including this nice bump play, and it's a 1-goal game with less than a minute left. Now I'm really glad Yash decided to do a half flip here so he can appease his fellow plats. I can't count the number of comments I get on videos claiming someone's not a platinum because they didn't see a wave dash, or there's no half flips or air dribbles, even though you can easily reach champ without any of those things. Now speaking of advanced mechanics, Scooty has tied the game by employing one of the most powerful moves a plat can pull off, the strategic miss. Here Yash twice reacts to what he thinks is an incoming shot, but instead he's left looking like a fool and the ball rolls in at just 18 kilometers an hour. That hurts. Now, whether Yash is going to get slapped or not comes down to overtime. You speed flipping plats are probably not going to like it, but Yash goes for a slow kickoff, which leaves him with 40 boost and possession of the ball. But he panics and hits it wide. Good steal on Scooty's boost in the corner, and he shadows him, watching intently for another strategic miss. There it is. And it's over. It was a fairly even match, but Yash has successfully taken down his challenger. Good game, and big thanks to Scooty. You were a great sport for the whole thing. Alright guys, that brings to an end my second YouTube commenter grudge match video. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe for more content. Also, check out the first episode I have linked in the pinned comment. My name is Rocket Sledge. Thanks for watching.